at your page. I'm like, fuck, man, he deals with a lot of like crazy stuff, and he's just combating it and still growing. But then as I go through this conversation, I'm like, man, I kind of envy him to a certain extent, because he's got this kind of chill vibe I picture in the garden with all kinds of different cultivars, and you've got species that are helping you and species that are fucking diminishing your growth. And it's so cool, man. And you're coming out on top with this pretty cool product, man. I think it's pretty inspirational, man, for people out there that might be in the chat or people that are thinking about starting growing, man. If you were to give them one tip, what would you tell them? People that aren't growing yet or people that are currently growing, man. What's the mindset you need?
Don't be scared of mistakes. And just because you heard something doesn't mean it's true. Try it and see if it works for you. If it doesn't, because everybody's got advice, but my main thing is don't listen to anybody's advice if they don't ask about you. If they just try to give you advice and don't ask about your growth first, is probably rubbish. It's like if I work into a car dealership and I say, give me the best car. The guy gives me a Ferrari. My farm has a sand entrance. I can't get to my house. Did he give me the best car? He didn't ask anything about my house, so how can he give me any advice?
That's so fucking true, man. There's lots of people out there that are willing to give advice without even asking you about anything in your environment.
I've gotten advice from people myself, and I'm like, thanks. I mean, I didn't really ask for it, but you have no idea about my situation and what I'm growing in. So your advice is great and it's wonderful, but it doesn't apply to me at all.
And it applies in the reverse too, when they say, how much do you do here? Or what do you do here? Well, I'm using totally different mediums than you. I'm using different pots. I'm using different genetics. I've got different lights. My temperatures are different. So all that stuff comes into play, man. I think that's such a good tip, man. It's such a good tip. Don't take advice unless they genuinely ask you about your garden and really want to try to help you.
Otherwise, they're not trying to help you. Otherwise, they're just trying to be egomaniacs. They're not trying to help you grow better.
That's so true,
If they want to help
man.
you grow better, they're trying to find out about your setup and see what you can do to make your grow better, rather than impose their views and how they grow on you. Because, I mean, I like to grow the way I grow, and I can only control one person 100%, and that's me. But if somebody else sees what I do and they enjoy it and they want to know what I do, I'm open. I'm more than happy to help. I don't think I know everything. I've definitely struggled, and because I grow so many plants, I've how can I say, like, had real struggles with germination and whatever, and fiddled. And because I pop a lot of seeds, I've figured out ways of getting it more solid. And yeah, it's just nice as well when people message you and they ask you like, oh, damn, man, I've been struggling with germination. I've killed half of the packs or whatever. And yeah, then all of a sudden they
shut your power off. They shut your power off on you, didn't they?
Nah, I think it's my gel's fallen off.
It's all good, man. To be honest with you, that looks really cool, actually, right now. That's a fucking cool photo, too. Listen.
It's the halfway transition we've got.
This photo right here, man, right there, if you could make this pop, that's a fucking sick photo, man. I
need some mist inside here so the bats can make nice rays coming through.
One of these days, bud, I want to get together and just create. I'm hoping that some point we all continue to grow, Fast Buds continues to grow, and then one point all the creators that are tied into Fast Buds and helping Fast Buds and testing with Fast Buds, generally because we like their products and they do have great genetics, I hope we get together sometime to create together, man. It was a pleasure to have you on, man. Let's shout out your page one more time. Let them know where they can find you.
Yo, SHINSIMILLA on Instagram and Grow Diaries. I try to keep it nice and simple for both. So yeah, you can find me and all my work. I've got tons of babies now, so there should be some new models on the way pretty soon. But yeah, most of what I've been posting now is kind of either going to be something in small in veg or some older flower. But yeah, in the next 2-3 months, I should have some more flower to shoot.
That's friggin' awesome, guys. And definitely check out his Grow Diaries because he runs you through the whole process. It's basically a seed to harvest video without the video, but you can still follow step by step. And don't forget, guys, put in hashtag FastBuds giveaway because the giveaway is going to happen very shortly if it hasn't happened already. Thank you so much. This is Canaflix. I'm Grower Joe, and this is SHINSIMILLA. I can't even say it right, but I love you, buddy, man. Thanks for coming on, man. I hope we do this again, pal. Take care.
Man, it's been rad. Good talking to you, dude.
Have a good one, guys.